Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading. As always, take what resonates, leave what does not. I'm going to use my Whispers of Healing cards, and I'm going to use my vice versa cards, which have images on both sides. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, the links are down below. Also, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. It is greatly appreciated. All right, so we're going to look at what you may be struggling with. What do you need to focus on? And energies coming in. All right, what you may be struggling with is forward movement. What do you need to focus on? We have hydrate. And then energies coming in, we have unexpected. Oh, I love that one for energies coming in. Unexpected. Unexpected surprises await. We like that one. Okay, so I'm going to grab my vice versa tarot. Forward movement. Why is Capricorn struggling with forward movement? Your emotions. I feel that your emotions are getting in the way of something. Okay. Making you feel stuck. But it's like you're not even stuck, because with this card here, you can see that the rope is very loose. And she is able to grab the sword to cut the rope. And we have the eagle flying in. So I almost feel like it's easier than you think, but for some reason you're making it harder. All right, so we have hydrate, and then we have the wheel, which is forward movement. We have the nine of wands, and then we have the tower, and then we have the star. We have the four of swords, and then we have the 5 of cups. Okay. So I feel that what you're maybe struggling with is moving forward in a situation, but I feel it's almost like your emotions are what's holding you back, and that things are actually easier than they appear, but that you're making something more difficult because maybe you are too stuck in your emotions, and that you're not really, you may be going through that back and forth of thinking with your head and thinking with your heart. And sometimes when we choose with our heart, it can sometimes keep us in a situation longer than really need be. And I feel like that's what you're feeling stuck with, is that you're thinking with your heart, and it's keeping you in a situation that is something that is not that's making you feel stuck, and it's not giving you that forward movement. Okay, yes, the 5 of cups. We have the 9 of cups, and then we have the 2 of wands. Once you're able to let go and realize realize, okay, you have an emotional attachment to something. You have an emotional attachment to a situation or a person or something, and that it's making you feel stuck. And once you're able to realize, okay, I can't do this to myself anymore. This could be a relationship that you keep thinking about, that you keep comparing other people to, that you keep going through, and you keep trying to find answers, or you're just feeling emotionally. I also feel that there may be some things that you have around you that are kind of keeping you in this energy, that maybe in your home, or you're going to certain places and it's reminding you of this emotional attachment, because maybe as you're looking at those things, or you're feeling that, like in a way it gives you a sense of comfort, but it also gives you a sense of hurt. So I feel that you need to let that go And that brings you in this Nine of Cups, and it brings you towards this decision. I feel that by you keeping yourself in this emotional attachment to this thing, this person, these memories, or whatever this may be, is that it's preventing you from reaching this Nine of Cups where you have this emotional fulfillment. Because I feel like maybe you're feeling like it's not going to happen again, that you've already reached your Nine of Cups and you're like, I already had my emotional fulfillment with this person or this situation, and I feel like it can't happen again. And that's not true. I feel that it can happen again, and you have to give yourself that opportunity to attain that again. Why keep yourself in this energy here where that feeling is no longer there and denying yourself from the next Nine of Cups? There's always enough. There's always other opportunities. There's always other chances. If you have it in your mindset that this was the only one and only time, right? This is my one and only Nine of Cups. Then there's going to be this sense of emptiness for the rest of your life, or until you can move past this. And you have to see, okay, that was my temporary Nine of Cups, or that was my, whatever that is, that was my first Nine of Cups, whatever that may be. However, you need to word that and say, I have so many more Nine of Cups coming. Nine of Cups can represent wishes coming true, dreams coming true, but I feel that it represents that emotional fulfillment and that happiness and that fulfillment that you have within yourself, of that happiness and that good feeling. And so many different things can bring you that Nine of Cups, can bring you that fulfillment. And to not deny yourself from that. But I feel that it's that path that you have to decide that you want to move on from. You have some choices and some decisions to make, to set yourself free or not to set yourself free, for that forward movement being that butterfly and that transition and that change, or to not. So what you need to focus on is, we have hydrate. So that is filling up your own cup, filling up it's almost like the Ace of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. What helps you to feel better when you are struggling and you're in this energy here? What helps you to feel better? Taking off that mask, as we have this mask which is cracked in half here, and that tower, and kind of those things coming to an end, and hanging in there and not giving up, because you don't want to give up. Because you don't want to give up on yourself. How do you hydrate? What makes you feel better? And when you start to feel better, then you say, okay, I want to feel this more often. I want to get myself back into this energy. So we have Four of Swords, hydrate, take a rest, take a break from this situation. If, like I said, I feel that if you're driving, for some reason I keep thinking driving past a restaurant or driving past something, to remind yourself, or it could be if you have things in your living space, to remove those things, pack them up, put them in a box, put them in the closet, put them in the basement, give them to someone else to watch, remove those triggers that you have, and say, okay, I want to switch things around. I just switch things around in my bathroom, and then I just switch things around a little bit in my living room. And I love the energy that it gives. And it gives a renewed feeling, and it just switches energy around. And now with it being the fall here, then I put out my Halloween stuff, and I love that. So it's, again, changing things up. So I feel that when you do that, then you're able to change that energy, right? And do those things, right, to move forward, that gives you that hope, and to change. So I feel like you have to change something in your environment. So that way, that will help you to hydrate yourself. That will help you to refill your cups. Because over here, I feel that they're empty. And so here it's like, okay, what do I need to do in order to rehydrate myself? The energy that wants to come in is those expected, right? Something that is unexpected, something that you didn't even realize. Just like it could be that another Nine of Cups that's coming in for you, right? An unexpected surprise, an unexpected change. And then we have the Five of Cups here. So let's see, we have the Five of Cups over here where we began with. And then we have the Five of Cups over here. And what I like about this one is that there's a beautiful rose that is growing behind this person here. And we have two cups and a rose. So I feel like it's just around the corner and it's making that movement. And I feel like it's feeling that you are more guided. This also is something that is going to help you to grow and help you to learn and help you to learn more about yourself and looking more about yourself and loving yourself and saying, if I'm in a situation and I feel my hands are tied and I feel that I'm stuck, is it a situation that I've created or that I can move out of, but I choose not to? But it's only hurting myself? It's preventing my forward movement, and is it something that I need to make more of an effort to untie myself and to free myself and unstick myself? The situation is coming to an end, which I like that with the Ten of Swords, even though you're going to feel exhausted. And then we have the Nine of Swords. I feel like it's don't worry about those things that you can't control. I like the progression of the 9 to the 10. So I do feel that even when we move away from situations, we will have things that will trigger us, and it may bring you back to this energy over here. But again, it's saying, okay, I don't want to put myself back in that. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to move forward. I'm trying to move on from this situation. And I feel like it's just be careful that you don't fall back into that energy, especially with these two cards here, right? There's this beautiful rose that is growing here, and we have these two cups, and it's like, don't fall back into old ways, because that was something that you don't want to make yourself feel stuck with again. I feel in this future energy, you're going to have those ups and downs, and that's okay. And that's what happens when we're trying to progress and we're trying to move forward, is we're going to have those times where our subconscious is going to try and pull us back into old ways, and it's going to say, well, I want to put you back there. And you're like, no, I want to move forward. But I feel like with this unexpected surprise is that you're going to see this brightness and this happiness and this enlightenment within yourself, and this guiding star for yourself. And saying, wow, like, I'm so proud of myself that I moved on from this situation. I'm so proud of myself that I was so strong, that I saw that I needed to work on myself. And this opens up so many doors to new opportunities, because you're not keeping yourself stuck in this energy over here. And I feel that with this energy that you feel motivated to go towards new things. All right, let's grab a animal oracle. All right, we have Badger Spirit. Be fearless and bold. Again, I feel that goes back to the Empress. It's about being strong and being motivated and being strong in situations that maybe before you would have kept yourself in this situation, but you're like, no, I want to move on. I want more than that. Let's get a fortune reading card. I kind of feel like this one here. All right, we have World. Be open to new possibilities in all areas. That's what I feel like goes with this, because that's what I was kind of thinking of, is be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life, is because you're opening up new doors for yourself. You're not keeping yourself stuck in a situation that wasn't working for you, or that you outgrew, or that it stopped your forward movement. And you're like, okay, I want forward movement, right? And it's that movement into bigger and better things. And being open to all possibilities that maybe before something you would have turned down because you would have been in this energy, and you're like, no, I'm not going to stop myself from new opportunities. I want to explore them. So for me, I'm not really big on flying. And I think I've flown once in the last like 15 years. And that was probably about 5 or 6 years ago. But so I'm actually flying out. Today is Wednesday. I'm flying out on Saturday, the 14th, and I'm flying to go see my sister by myself. So that's kind of like this, where open yourself to those possibilities and pushing yourself. So I wanted to go see my sister, and so she's flown to see me, and she's done it by herself, and it's a direct flight. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to try it. I'm going to do it. And I'm really proud of myself for making that effort to do it. And I feel like that's, you know, those unexpected challenges and being open up to all possibilities is giving yourself that possibility for you to learn and for you to grow and to challenge yourself. And to feel like, wow, this is, even though it's just, for some people, getting on a plane means nothing. Like my girlfriend, she flies all the time. She flies all over the world. And it doesn't really mean much to her, but to me, it's something big. And so if it means something big to you and it's something big, important to you, then that's all that matters. And that's what's important. And having those personal achievements within yourself. And that is forward movement, right? That you're not stopping yourself, and you never know what opportunities will come in the future, to where that, because you've done that first step, that step leads to other possibilities. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.